All right, guys, Christian walked back here and interrupted me. I was actually going through some of our YouTube analytics and some other things, editing a video, and he said, you know, we've had a pretty special day. And we have, so some of it you haven't seen yet, and some of it you'll see possibly tomorrow. But one of the coolest things was, we actually had a customer show up out of the blue. And he said, you don't even know who I am. And I feel like I'd seen him in a picture or something, and the last name was Davis, and I was like, all this runs together a little bit, but I couldn't place it. He kind of caught me off guard. Then he said the sleeper truck. I knew right away. So him and Ms. Mary traveled down for a wedding in Ohio. They're at 1,300 miles of travel and showed up in our parking lot with their 1976, 502 GM crate motor Chevrolet square body pickup. 1,300 miles of driving, and they came to see us. And they have been very loyal followers. First time we met them in person, it's all been over the phone. And I'll tell you the part that's really funny and how to the point we get with things. I think Christian originally took the call, then got to my mom, and then it got to me. And this sweet lady on the phone said she wanted to buy a square body to daily drive. And I kind of was blunt to say, that's just not a good idea. And, you know, we're very straightforward. And I don't ever want to shoot somebody's dream down. But I'm also not going to tell somebody that you should street drive daily a 502 big block square body, or any square body for that matter. They're 40 and 50 years old. But she then told me about the mechanical background there of him, and that changed things. And he is a master mechanic. I can tell that from talking to him and the conversations we've had. They opted to go with fresh lift and steering from Davis Offroad and track bar and power steps, even a custom ordered sliding bed cover that they were very adamant about wanting. And it was on back order, but we got it and it got delivered to them on time. A spray and bed liner, lights in the bed to light up the bed, even got them an extra little controller at the last minute. Did forget to send them their slide-in cup holder. Had to ship that to them after the truck got there. But what great people to show up and surprise us. And we get customers traveling through, weirdly enough, another truck that came and went at the same time as theirs, from the same person as theirs. He actually traveled through not long ago to visit, to look at trucks for some of his neighbors. And that makes things fun, guys. So they're probably going to stay in town. They went down to see Daniel. And if they do, might get them on video to share their experience, because they went through the whole process of dealing with the purchase, getting us paid, paying for the extras, getting Daniel and Brian in the shop to handle things. And I think it was pretty cool. And just to see that truck sitting there, that was pretty wild. Christian walked out and, you know, took a couple pictures. Fun stuff. Very, very fun stuff. I'm also signing some documents here, some very important documents with Mickey Thompson. So I'm reading over that now. So there's some exciting stuff there. We've got 3 square bodies lined up that we did a little bit of videoing about, but we did not finish today. We'll get to that tomorrow. But 3, a 1978 and 2 1979 square bodies that are all under 25,000 miles. Right, Kristen?
Yep.
19, 21, and 12. Original miles. It's sick. It is 3 of the nicest, coolest trucks lined up together. We had some little tweaking and little things to do because these trucks had been sitting, of course, but pretty freaking cool. Like, that is a video that we cannot wait to bring you guys. Matter of fact, we need to put the black Chevy in there tomorrow too, the short bed. That needs to go in there too. So if we will show low miles, we'll show low miles. Might even throw a high mileage one in there so we can kind of show you the differences. Matter of fact, we'll definitely do that. I want to show you guys a comparison, just so you know. And another thing I want to express to you guys, thanks for the following, thanks for the support. I was just talking to another fella that's getting ready to start his channel, and I told him I'd help him any way I could. He's in real estate, construction, things like that. And I love it. Like, I'm more excited about seeing his channel take off, and he's got some good ideas. Whole different genre of customers and following base than what we have. Not that I don't love real estate. I do a lot. Matter of fact, we probably should have a whole channel for some of the stuff that he mentioned, because it's a great idea, but I'm going to interject with some of his stuff and help him out with it, because I like to see him get it started. But we really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like, I can't say it enough. We had multiple people stop by. I said this in a video earlier, where we were at this weekend, kind of a family event. We had people stop by the whole time. Even while we were gone, people were stopping by. One of the managers of the place said they don't ever have that much traffic come through there, you know, looking for us, looking for the trucks. So I think next year we'll bring some trucks to have on a static display. Even though we still want to get out and go around, we want you guys to see the stuff in person. And every person that saw the product sitting there, the stuff that they make in the shop is phenomenal. The ideas that we come up with and they bring to reality is just beyond description. And seeing it in person and understanding geometry and some of the challenges and how things work is just baffling. But we're a little late to get a few things done for it, but I think we showed up with some of the cooler things that we could have, even though we had 100 plus more that we could have brought that we would have liked to have taken, but we didn't want Raymond running around forever hauling stuff back and forth. We even had Raymond there with the dune buggy. I forgot to mention that in an earlier video. And for those guys that saw that, everybody liked it. I'm really shocked about the sales of those things, but I don't get them out and produce them and publicize them enough. The little street legal dune buggies. But thanks, guys. Christian went live a little while ago. I thought he was going live on TikTok. He went live on YouTube. Our YouTube and TikTok will be live more. Our Instagram and our Facebook will be more active going forward. We will make some changes and some adjustments. I hear you guys when you tell me things. I know some of y'all are not on all the platforms. I just was across the street with a 70-year-old man that says he watches us on TikTok only. He doesn't have anything else. He has TikTok. So we know that there's just craziness to what you think. I always thought TikTok was a kiddie thing, and I always thought, you know, Facebook and Instagram are more for drama. It's all a good following, and we need to do more with it, and we see that, and we appreciate you guys wanting to see more. You will see some things overlap. We know some of you guys follow us on every platform there is. But again, we'll get to that. We'll get it squared away. We will work on it more. We're going to work on getting the pictures up, better edits, better edited videos. And again, been a fun day. There's a few other things that I left out that I know I'll forget as soon as we turn this video off. But having them travel in was really neat to see and meet them in person. I think they're staying in town for a couple of days. If they feel comfortable enough to get into a video, we'll definitely do it. He's got some really cool old school trucks. He's had some Fords and some other things that I've got pictures of that he sent. It's just another way to tell you guys, when you're a customer of ours, you're a customer for life, and we feel like you're a friend. Even if it's just a text friend. A lot of these people I've never met, happy birthday, happy Father's Day, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas. You know, it's so involved with our customer base, we try to be. And even with things like these trucks that we get in that are semi already built, and then we do more to them. Some people just think we're not trying to, you know, we don't give credit where credit's due or anything like that. Any customer that wants to be involved with us is involved. We've got one that's coming up that I've been kind of keeping the video a little bit of a secret. He's traveling through, and we're going to capture some stuff of a truck that was built 30 years ago and then refreshed and now refreshed all over again. And he's actually going to be involved in part of the video, pointing things out. I'm going to drop in some pictures and things about the build process, because we know you guys like seeing some of that and how things work and how things are built and how things are done. We're all about it. If you want to keep in touch with your baby, those trucks can be kept in touch with. I've even put customers after the fact in touch with the original owner. We know this is a big part of people's lives, especially when you build one from scratch. But also people take away from buying one already done. Nothing wrong with that either. If work is what allows you to be able to buy a $50,000 truck, a $100,000 truck, a $200,000 truck, a $300,000 truck, if you working allows you to do that and you can't be in your garage 5 or 6 hours every night for years on end to build it, so be it. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, we had trucks there this weekend that customers had bought from us, done, and they were out enjoying them just the way they were finished. Nothing wrong with that. It doesn't take any pride away. The guy that built it in sweat, blood, and tears and cut his fingers and cut his arms and cut his legs, you know, he's got a lot more to talk about with his build, but that's not for everybody, you know. So I think everybody is really equal in that world of, you know, built, not bought and stuff like that. Hey, if you've got the time to do that, that's wonderful. We appreciate it. We've been there. We've done it. But not everybody wants to do that. Some people just want to be able to go enjoy their truck, and it's just as much prideful for them to own it, maybe put their personal touches on it, or allow us to put their personal touches on it, while they go be a doctor or a nurse or a rocket scientist or whatever they might be. That's okay. We take care of that part of it for you. We'll cut our fingers, tear up our hands, and have grease under our fingernails for it. The boys at the shop can pretty much do anything you ask. So thanks, guys. Been a fun day. Been a fun Monday. Wrapping it up. Got a couple videos posted. If you haven't seen those yet, scroll back and watch them. And we'll be sure to get some more stuff. Like I said, some of these shorts and things on TikTok. While I'm at it, let's check that one video. I think this may be our most viral video to date. It was pushing 1,000 comments. 900, it'll probably hit 1 million tonight. 942,000 views, 924 comments on here. And what you guys don't understand is if you put bad A, or if you put effing awesome or something like that, it goes into another section. When I went into that section to approve some of those comments that had gotten bleeped out or derogatory things, TikTok does that. There was 140 in there. So a lot of it was effing sick or effing awesome, things like that, but spelled out. If you want your comment to be seen, don't put profanity in it because TikTok does catch it. It puts it in a special section. So pretty much our most viral video. That was of Grimace. So more to come of that. We got to get it washed off from the weekend and cleaned up. I didn't even get in the seat of it. Daniel pretty much captained that thing the whole time. And that's okay. I was in the co-pilot seat. We had a good time, and he ripped on it. Like he just cost me a little bit of money to put a new motor in the Suburban because it was way faster. So we got to do something. Some details to come. If any of the guys from Jegs are watching this, reach out. We need to chat. We need to get you on board for something coming up. So we got to step that game up because I can't have that diesel square body running past that 10-door Suburban. That's just not, we can't have that. And we also need a video of the Suburban cutting some nasty donuts while the Chevette's in the center cutting donuts, while the other thing, the Bidzilla is on the outside cutting donuts. We need some pretty nasty videos for AJ to hit on the drone there. So please, guys, if you know anybody at Jegs, reach out. I've got the owner's number in my phone. I don't want to go that route, but I may do it. But I think we need to bring them on board. I think it's about time. I like Jegs a lot. We've done a lot of business in the past, and I think it's time to bring them on board for some of our nonsense. I think they got some things that we need, and I think we got some ways we can help them out because our following's gotten a little strong, and their social media reach isn't maybe not right there, but we think we can get it there. I think we can work together to have something really special. So we'll leave it at that currently. That's where we're at on that. Tomorrow got some stuff for you. Again, we might even do some stuff with that customer if they're comfortable on camera. Got a great video on those 3 extremely low mileage square bodies. Got a couple shop project updates to bring you and a couple other trucks that sold today that we'll get a video before they leave. So thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. It's been a long day. I'm going to sleep well tonight, get rested up, and we'll be back at you tomorrow.